To make a tour operator booking, you need to log in, which will bring us to the client screen. Go to the reservations grid, where you will see the rooms on the left and the dates on top. You want to provide a set of rooms to a tour operator, and in this case, you have an option to provide similar or different room types. For this example, you will provide the same room type for this group booking. To make a tour operator booking, you can select Booking by Unit Type, because we will make a tour operator booking, giving him the same room types for all his customers. This will open a new window to create a new tour operator, or you can load a tour operator that is already on your database. For this example, you will load a tour operator that is already on the system, and to find this tour operator, you can type in the company name. In the top window, the system will filter current companies based on your search, and you want to make a booking for Gulliver's Travels. Note that when you filter and select Gulliver, you can see remarks and statuses linked to this operator. For instance, you can see in the status field that Gulliver is linked to a 10% tour operator discount. After selecting Gulliver, you can click on Select Existing Client. The new window will now allow you to enter your preferred information, but you will see that most of the tour operator's details are already entered, such as the booker, his role, and in this case, he is an operator. You can then enter the arrival and departure dates, and if requested, you have the option to search on specific facilities, and you can select air conditioner or whatever is requested by the tour operator. In this case, you will make the booking to a single group master folio, meaning a single account for all the rooms for this group. If you do want to create separate bookings for each day, you can check this option. The next section shows a summary for your availability and your bookings, and you cannot change anything on these fields. Under Select Desired Unit Types, you will find the room code and description, as well as the total available rooms for each type before the booking. Then you find the Count column, where you can enter the amount of rooms that you need to book for the tour operator. You can now select the rooms and will see in the summary field the adjusted number of total bookings and your updated availability. When done, you can select Accept at the bottom. The system created 3 bookings, all with the same bookings number, but with a point 1, point 2 and point 3 to differentiate each individual booking for the same group, or also referred to as bookings legs. You have the operator's name that is already entered, as well as the role as an operator. You can now select the number of occupants per room, and in this case, you will make it 2 adults per room. You can decide if you want to make it a provisional booking or a confirmed booking, or any of the other statuses. The next field is optional, but we suggest that you use it in the case of group bookings to enter a combination of your name and or any referenceable information you want to have. The next section covers the rates and deposits, and you need to select the applicable rate for the booking, and in this case, we will use and select the standard guest rate. You need to apply the rate by selecting the guest rate button that will update the rate automatically. The guest rate will now be adjusted, but because we are doing a tour operator booking, we need to select the applicable tour operator rate that this specific tour operator is linked to. You can select this from the drop-down list. The discount will be pre-configured, and if it is not available, you need to discuss it with your management. In this example, you have set up an STO, or a standard tour operator rate of 10% discount to Gulliver's Travels. You will mostly use the average rate that will already be checked, but if you want to change the rates, you can do so using the Edit Rates overrides, but in this example, we will use the average rate. When selecting the operator rate button, the updated operator rate for the room will appear with the selected 10% discount that has been applied. Next, you select the deposit, and the deposit due date will appear based on your deposit rules, as well as the deposit for the booking. Now you have completed all the required information to make the tour operator booking for the first room. But rather than going through the same process for each of the remaining rooms or booking legs, you will now see how to easily cope with the applicable information to the other rooms quickly and efficiently. On the Editing Book screen, you will see an icon showing 2 similar pages, like over here under the Booking Status field. You will find the same icons under the Bookings Reference field, the Deposits and Due Dates field, the Unit information, and the Folio information. Starting at the Booking Status field by clicking on the copy icon, you will see a new window opening. This screen will show the 3 legs of the group booking as point 1, point 2, and point 3. The second and third bookings leg is checked, meaning these are the legs of bookings that will be updated with the same rates, deposits and dates as with the first bookings leg. So on this screen, you can simply click on Accept. You can now do the same for the booking reference, and when you do this for the deposit date and amount, you will be asked if you want to use the information from this current unit or booking that you are on, which is the point 1 booking, or the first leg. And we do want to use the rates and dates on this booking, so we select Yes, and as with the others, we accept it. You will now see that the deposits and the due dates have been updated to be the same in all 3 bookings for the tour operator. You'll then go to the next copy button, which is the nationality, and accept. Next is the unit type and accept, and last is to copy the folio and accept. You have now copied the same information in the point 1 booking to point 2 and point 3 of this booking reference. You will now see that the information under each booking is exactly the same, with the exception of the units. You can now click on Accept, and if there is any warning messages, you need to confirm with your management to ignore the warnings. You will now be back on the reservations grid, and you will see the group booking for your tour operator. You can now select the booking on the grid, and if needed, we can create a confirmation to send to the tour operator. Select the summary printer that will allow you to print a confirmation to a guest or to a tour operator. You need to select Print Operator. This will provide a booking confirmation printout that will have your own company logo with headers and footer information. The summary will show the tour operator address, the current date, booking number, your own booking reference that you created, and other information, including deposit due. Each accommodation is then broken down for each booking's leg, point 1, point 2, and point 3, with all the relevant information required by your tour operator. Further down, you will see the discount assigned as selected when you prepared the booking. Remember the 10% STO rate? Here it is, showing it on the booking confirmation with the total amount payable by the tour operator at the bottom. As with all reports in the Cimso software suite, you can print the report, save it, fax it, or email it. Congratulations! You have now created a group booking and a confirmation summary for a tour operator. Thank you for watching Cimso e-Learning.